Hello and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Lost Age with chocolate milk and...
This game is not a taco fest, Bass6286.
No one's gonna understand that reference at all.
Of course, that's why it's so amazing.
That's why you always...
Everyone's gonna be like, what is he talking
That's
about?
why you always open with things that are random and silly. Last video we made it out of the plateau and we're on the other side of the mountains. We're looking for the city of Madra. So a few things we can do though. If you come into this cavern, which I guess is the Indra cavern. By the way, we're on the Indra, I guess, coast. Or this is the continent of Indra or something like that.
Something related to draw.
Draw. I don't do geography, so you know. You can look at this tablet, and what's really cool about this game that sets it apart from the second one, or the first one rather, is you can get additional summons from the ones that you get. So for example, we get Zagan, which requires 1 Venus and 1 Mars Jinn to summon. In the first game you could only get summons for each of the Jinn you unleashed, so it was like 1, 2, 3, and 4 of each Jinn, but you couldn't mix and match. So this game you can kind of mix and match a little, which is pretty cool in my opinion, so.
It changes things up a little bit.
A little. We're still getting these quote-unquote mini goblins that are not so mini at all.
Seriously, what is up?
What is up with this goblin? I'm just trying to find my way around here. Because the city's a little far away from where we came out of the plateau, of course. They wouldn't make things easy for us.
Why would they do that?
That seems something nice to do, which this game doesn't, know anything about, so... And we're back to getting like 10 experience points, so, yay for that.
Blech.
That's plenty exciting. Across these bridges, seems like we're on the right track. And there's the city, and there's also a genie. What? Okay, see, because now it's saying genie, but
instead of Jinn.
What? Yeah, that's really random. Whatever.
I thought that was the plural form, but maybe I don't know.
I need to pay more attention to what the script actually says when I run into a battle with a Jinn. But
yeah, perhaps it's just a typo.
Or maybe we're getting it wrong and genie is singular and Jinn is plural.
It could be.
Whatever. Either way, they know what we're talking about.
It's a thing.
So this guy can randomly be found around the city of Madra. I found him on the other side of the bridge last time, like near the water's edge. But I guess I just got lucky and managed to find him over here this time, so... Cool story.
Hooray. And Earth powers unite.
Get into me, Earth, Jinn, Iron. Alright, so we get 1 to bolster our defense, and then breathe, restores your HP, and then we also got cannon, which is an attack one. So we got quite a few Jinn, which is good. And you can also see that Felix's stats go up. Like, look at that. That is so crazy. When you start to get...
He's getting a new class, so...
Yeah, he's going up in class, and when you start to get a lot of Jinn, it messes with your class, and depending on your class, you can get some sweet stat boosts. So yeah, so now Felix is even more ridiculously powerful than he was before, because, that was really necessary, so...
Right, we're already owning all the enemies.
You there, hold your ground. No cavity search, please.
What seems to be the trouble?
Just wait there.
You're old, man. Too old.
This is oddly suspicious. They don't look like they're Champa. I agree. Sorry for the delay. You may pass. This is... okay.
Did he have to, get up and touch us to realize that we don't look like a certain type? What were you checking us for?
Our town was sacked by pirates. Oh.
I gasped.
They'd come to free their leader, Briggs. Huh. They came from the east, a small party, and we repelled them with ease. Well, then what's the problem?
Right?
But then, foreigners struck from the west, exploiting a weak point near our prison. Oh, good plan. That's over now, though. Feel free to relax and enjoy your time here safely.
Okay.
So this was like border control before they had like drug dogs and body scanners and stuff. Which is terrible, by the way. So, alright, just like any other city, I guess we will loot a little bit, if I can remember the loot points in this area. Of course, we have the inn, like in every single town over here. You can pick up a sleep bomb.
To help you sleep at night.
Sleep! And if you want to come up here, of course, there's like an old guy on the balcony. I don't know what he says. Most of the villagers are going to talk about how their village was completely pwned by these pirates. So
Just they scared the dickens out of him.
yes,
All right.
he's like, oh my, they were so fast, I was so slow and old. I don't know. Down here is the church, which is kind of missable. The only reason that you would think it might be a church is something different because it has like a little symbol on the top, although you can't read that. I have no idea what that symbol even like says, but
Looks like a bunny hood.
either way, I don't think there's anything in this house. There's not really that many things to loot in here, so I don't have to worry too much about it.
Stingy.
Stingy town and their nothingness.
Give us your things.
This guy here, wave big enough to move a continent is terrible portent. Could the legendary beast of the deep have awakened? I don't know what
The
he's...
Kraken.
I don't know what he's talking about. The only thing I do know is that he has a gin upstairs, and I want it.
As a pet.
He's just like, I'm gonna give it some water and some place to play. I don't see why this gin doesn't just hop out the window, honestly.
Right.
But, he's gonna be looking for some stuff later, so he's gonna be looking for some mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. So, if we get him what he needs later, he'll actually give us the gin, so...
What's with these old men and their drugs?
I don't know. He must be like a distant relative of Willard Booby or something, I don't know. He probably is.
I bet his hair was purple at one point.
Probably. I think in this barrel there is a smoke bomb. More stuff that I can sell, because I will never use it. Alright.
Woo, money.
And we've also got all the stalls conveniently placed right here, which is just awesome. There should also
It's like
be
a convenience store.
something in the jar and elixir. I get it. Convenience.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's that I Am Girl lady. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the item stall vendor always looks like this, except I guess she's maybe... I think she actually got attacked, I think, with the pirate, brigade. This girl's running the storm. His sister was hurt when the Champa attacked. She's recovering, but I sure hope Shin gets the guy who did it. We will meet Shin in just a little while. Would it not be cool to live in a cave? I don't know, like a modern cave like this? I don't know, because their house is
That
like,
would be kind of interesting. It'd probably be pretty cool
Cold,
in
yeah.
the summer.
because their house is like on the side of a mountain, but... Alright, last house to go into is up this way. And this is actually the mayor's house. OMG! This, spoilers, is...
I want it.
something about an orb, and, you know, the boat needed an orb. Can I take this? Can I have this? Don't touch that gem! The Elder gave us strict orders to protect it.
But
But I want it. I don't know how they got this orb, because this is the orb from the first game. So, Milady and I have been told to guard that jewel on the mantle. Well, I love how they're just like, their backs are turned to it. That's awesome. My father was opposed to arresting the man we found on the boat, but the townspeople were in an uproar about the Champa and they locked him up. Might be worth going to the prison, because apparently there's something going on over there. There's some money we can loot. Alright, I'm done in your house. Good day now. Alright, so let's take a look at some of our options. You can actually start buying artifacts now. These are like rare sort of items, and I'm actually going to buy the magic rod. I'm going to buy for Sheba. You can see it gives her a pretty good boost, and it's relatively cheap for a rare item because they usually cost a lot of money, so
yay for that.
And we're gonna give Sheba all our game tickets because I hate them and don't use them.
But since she's a girl, she probably doesn't have any pockets, so I wonder where she's keeping them all.
In her purse. No, I don't know. I'm gonna sell this mysterious card because I find it usually changes your class for the worse. So I'm just gonna sell it. Plus, I could use that money elsewhere. The longsword, I don't think anybody except for Felix can equip, so I'm gonna sell that as well. When you sell stuff, I do believe sometimes, depending on the item, if it's rare and you sell something, it'll go into the artifacts section. So if you accidentally sold a weapon that you didn't mean to sell or you wanted to buy back for another party member later on, it's always going to be here. But for the most part, regular items are generally not here that you sell. I think this guy was already selling long swords, so he doesn't have a whole heck of a lot that's interesting. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff only Felix can equip, so that's kind of a bummer. And we don't need to buy him a weapon because he already has good attack power. So
He's got that awesome axe.
he does. Armor, however, we can go ahead and buy. I'm actually going to buy leather boots for everybody because it actually gives them a reasonable boost, and while we have the money, why the heck not?
More defense.
Getting more defense never really hurts. And like I said, we have the money. I really like this game because I find you don't really need to money grind a lot of the time.
Yeah, usually not. Especially if you, like, actually do battles and stuff.
I don't think I've ever had a hard time grinding. I think the only issue would be, I guess, that I can really sort of think of, and for some reason, now that I thought about it, I completely lost what I was gonna say. Wow, now I feel dumb. I was gonna say something that was sort of relevant. But
not anymore.
you can find...
Apparently.
I'm just gonna
Don't forget
say,
again.
I was gonna say, like, most of the stuff you can find out on the world map, and they're better than the stuff you can buy in stores, and so it's not really that big of a deal. Item shops are pretty damn useless. They just sell, like, herbs, nuts, antidotes, really nothing too crazy. So I don't usually use item shops in this game because, as you can see, we're already loaded up with items that you can find in a lot of chests. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Another reason you don't really need to money grind is because a lot of the stuff you can find if you just kind of sacrifice and you don't want to buy absolutely everything and just wait till the next town, it usually pays off because you can get better stuff in the next town and you save your money. That's what I was gonna say.
Stagger your buying.
If that even makes any sense, which I think it does.
Makes sense to me, at least.
Alright, well, last building on the list is the prison, which apparently has had a lot going on lately, so admit it, you're one of the champ, aren't you, Pierres? Oh, he doesn't look like a pirate to me. Speak, or let your silence condemn you.
I told you already, I'm not a champa.
Then where did you come from?
The heart of the Eastern Sea. If I told you where, you'd never believe me.
Ooh, someone's angry. Look at me when I'm talking to you! Are you trying to mock me?
That is a little rude. I implore you, do not anger me.
Then again, he is locked up, so... Oh, do you? So what's going to happen if I make you angry?
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, hey, Shin, maybe you should go easy on him. Ah, so this is Shin. He sounds like a douche. Was it your girlfriend who got hurt? Which is the shop owner.
I'm sorry she was injured, but I cannot...
I don't want your sympathy, freak. I want you to get angry for me. That sounds kinky.
Stop, please. Even my patience has its limits.
Hey, don't you want to see what he'll do? Keep me out of it, man. I think we should just stop.
If my words will not cool your temper, then... Oh,
Oh, snap. This looks pretty familiar.
oh, that was Psynergy. That was funny.
Let's rid of his face.
God dang it.
You got owned. Did you do that?
What did your friend expect? Gumdrops and fairies?
Monster! Gumdrops and fairies and lollipops and rainbows.
I am no monster.
Help!
Oh my god. This man, he must be an adept. Nah.
I don't think so.
Of course, that was clearly synergy he just used.
Nah, I don't think so.
Perhaps we should try to learn a little more about him.
What do you need to know about him? He has awesome blue hair.
Right? When will that kindly elder return and end my imprisonment? I have no time to wait, but I don't want to have to hurt anyone. I do want to have to hurt him.
Well, he sounds like he's got some good intentions. If you do use mind read on him.
Why did I use my synergy in anger? I must maintain control. I'm sorry.
Is that your phone?
Yeah. I don't have the victory ringtone on it. What are you talking about? My actions should never cause regret. I sense someone using synergy. Spidey senses tingling. That person, could he be? No, he is not of my people. This guy just has like all the superpowers rolled into one. When will I be freed? Never!
So he kind of senses it, but doesn't really want to believe it. So we need to, find out more about him. So, has Pierre's escaped?
No.
Not quite. Too bad
What is on that guy's head?
He's wearing a hat of some sort, I don't know. Too bad that puddle wasn't inside the prison, then he could just create a pillar and escape. But anyways, I'm so relieved. So Pierce hasn't escaped?
Clearly not.
If he had escaped, the Elder would no longer be able to protect him. But from the look of things, it seems there was a scuffle. The cell is in disarray. What happened in there, I wonder?
No, we were lashing and pounding.
It seems Pierce is a man of many mysteries, and awesome blue hair. Not the least of which being that boat he arrived in. So it was his boat. That doesn't sound good. Oh, you there. You look like travelers.
I mean eavesdroppers. I mean...
Milady, now is not the time to be speaking with strangers. It's alright, this one has such kind eyes. Are you coming on to me? When did you arrive, and where are you going? Nosy, aren't we? My lady, please. Are you going to Asina? I guess so. I knew it! One requires permission to cross the bridge to Asina, correct? Then I hereby grant my permission to these 4 travelers.
What?
Randomly out of nowhere.
Okay.
Relay that message at once.
Hey, belay that!
I guess it's a good thing Felix is sexy and attracts cougars or something. You may all continue your journey and cross into Asina.
Watch it, Felix. You're being stalked. You're in the jungle now.
Yeah, right. So unfortunately, we can't do a whole lot to help Pierre's right now, but definitely someone who's going to have a lot of purpose in this game, as one may be able to already tell. So that is going to be it. Join us next time, and we will hopefully leave and do some other stuff. So thanks for watching.
And we'll see you then.